nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Where are they? To find every commissioner.
Okay, item number 4, certified posting of agenda.
Mayor and council members, the agenda was duly posted 72 hours prior to the meeting as required by state law.
Okay, thank you. Any public comments?
No one signed it.
Nobody signed for public comments. Okay. We're going to go to item number 6, recognitions and acknowledgements. It's going to be A, Palmview High School logo baseball team. We're very proud of you guys. Do you have a resolution?
No,
Go.
Mr. Neal was going
Yeah.
to just.
Just a little background is we all know how successful a year that the team had, so we're honored to have their presence here today. They were by-district champions title, area champions title. They advanced to the third round of competition for state champions title, and the team is under the direction of Coach Ricky Garcia. So we'd like to call on Coach, if you don't mind, to come up and accept a little. We have a certificate of appreciation that we'd like to present to you and your team. And then, if possible, maybe take a photo.
Yes.
Can we also
Sure.
mention that they beat both Shareland teams? All right.
Any of you guys want to say anything? Anybody in the team?
Albino.
Albino? I'll say something.
Right on here, Rick, Coach.
Podium, please.
For the record, identify yourself. For the record, who are you?
For the record, I'm Coach Garcia from Palmview High School. We're not done with baseball in the Valley. We got 3 of our kids selected for the All-Star, RGB All-Star game. It will be played at La Jolla Complex. Albino Villarreal being one of them, Eddie Rios being the other one, and Herbe Polanco, but he's not here at the moment. The 3 kids from Palmview will represent us in the All-Star.
Well, first of all, I want to congratulate you and your team, your coaches, Coach Garcia, Coach Hernandez, Coach Garcia. Y'all did a tremendous job this year. I mean, it's something that we're very proud of, the city of Palmview, especially being the Palmview High School. So I want to congratulate each and every one of you. And next year, we're going to bring the big one.
Yes, sir.
What do you
That is
think? All right. Okay, I'd like to give you this the certificate of appreciation from the city of Palmview. So if we could all have take a picture.
We introduce the players,
Yes.
recognize them.
Yes.
They did a phenomenal job. We could see several games and, tremendous coach. Staff.
Was it you?
I'll introduce AJ Banderas, our center fielder, starting center fielder. Albino Villarreal, our catcher. Jonathan Martinez, pitcher, first baseman. Paulo Landeros, our left fielder. Third baseman and shortstop. Brandon Rocha, pitcher. Aldo, he's an outfielder, third baseman. Carlos Torres, outfield, pitcher. Manny Flores, shortstop, unanimous, still first team all district. Second baseman. We apologize for that. Coach Mario Hernandez. Coach Torres. Coach Garcia. Coach Mateo Garcia was going out of town also for a baseball game. He continues to continue.
All right, so at this time, I'd like to present you this. You have the city of Palmview. Certificate, go. Take it there.
Do we move the podium?
I'll send a picture to you.
Congratulations, coach.
I am commissioner. It's your best friend.
Ready, guys? 1, 2, 3. Another one. 1, 2.
All right, hold on. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you. Thank you, Palmview.
On behalf of Palmview Baseball Program, we'd like to thank the city of Palmview and the commissioners, mayor. One thing that we'd like to thank is the organization that you all bring to the Boys and Girls Club and allowing these young men to start there. That's where they start playing, and give us the pleasure and honor to be able to coach them at the high school level. Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations again. Anybody have compliments, anything?
I'd just like to say that I'm very proud of you guys, and, you know, there is life after baseball, but for now, there is no life but baseball. Thank you, guys.
You know, and one more thing, you know, I know Sherrylands are in the 5th round, and you guys beat them twice.
That's right.
You guys beat them twice. So if they advance, you know, and they become 3rd place or 2nd place, you know, it's in history that you guys beat a ranked team. And it takes a very good coaching team and very good, well-disciplined team to do that. So again, congratulations to the coaches and to the players.
Players know and the city of Palmview know, for this year, the year 2018-2019 baseball program, the toughest district in the state of Texas was 31-5.
All right.
And we got the picture of the year also.
Great job, Jonathan.
No, thank you, boys. Again, you make us very proud. I know Coach Garcia runs a hard season, and he has y'all very busy throughout the season, so I know how tough it is out there. Coaches, Coach Torres, Coach Hernandez, Coach Garcia, thank you all for being there every day, because I know Coach Torres would tell me he was out there in practice every day trying to help you all out, right? So, again, thank you all. Y'all make us very proud up there.
I want to congratulate you as well, and I want to thank Coach Garcia for bringing that up, that our city really takes pride in providing that youth program where you guys can start the baseball, and it's great to see it come to fruition here. You know, how you guys have grown on that or built on that, on those skills as children, and then grew up to be great baseball players and represent our city very well. So congratulations again.
Now you know how the city of Palmview feels about you guys. We're very proud of you, and keep it up, okay? Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next item will be on B, National Firefighters Day. These are another guys that we're very proud of too.
Where are they?
Chief, you want to say a few words?
Sure. Just a little background, May 4th was International National Firefighters Day, so we're here to recognize Chief Fowley's and his staff.
Thank you. Do you mind if I do the
Yeah.
Sure.
Good evening, Mayor Pro Tem and City Council.
Excuse me. So we're going to do the EMS and the firefighter at the same time?
Yes, sir.
So it's going to be item B and C?
Yes, sir. Okay. B and C. Good evening, Mayor Pro Tem and City Council, Chief of the Palmview Fire Department. As you all know, International Firefighters Day was a day that we, not only in the city of Palmview, but in the state of Texas, honor and the U.S., the fire service, for the dedication and heroism that our staff in the city of Palmview and firefighters throughout the country display on a daily basis. On the same token, the following week was EMS week as well, and as you know, which we're very proud of, that we're one of now 5 fire departments in the Rio Grande Valley that provide fire and EMS, being Mercedes being the newest newcomer that they launched off about 2 weeks ago. So that's something that we take pride in, and something that our staff, today's shift is A shift, and they're here today so that way they can be recognized. And B&C shift, they were advised, but they weren't here today, unfortunately, but they're off today. But it doesn't matter what day it is, what time it is, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. You have 24-hour coverage for anybody that our department is tasked to serve and protect, and we're very honored to have them here today. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'd like to thank you guys also for what you do, for keeping us safe. I mean, the city of Palmview feels a whole lot safer knowing that we have people like you guys out here waiting for anything to happen, that you have our backs. So I want to congratulate you and your staff for doing a tremendous job, especially now with this EMS and all that that we've been doing. And hopefully it's only going to go bigger and better.
Yes, sir, and we're very grateful and we're very appreciative as a whole, and very honored to be here today. And all of our staff proudly serves and protects our great community that we're here to protect and serve. And as you said it very well, it doesn't you never know what time or what day something happens, but there's always calls every day, so they're always ready at a moment's notice.
It's all about saving lives.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Would you like to introduce your staff?
Absolutely, sure.
And Mayor President, if you'd like,
You come up, they can walk up and then we'll go.
Same thing that we did right now.
Sure. So we've got a firefighter, Salinas, a paramedic. We have paramedic, Tony Chateau. We have Captain Reese. Firefighter Otis. And firefighter Fernandez. This is the, when a call comes into the city of Palmview, this is your ambulance crew right here, and this is your fire crew.
Come out here, do we go down?
Do you want us to go?
You all ready? Do I come out? Yes. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
One more. Right? 1, 2, 3.
Begin, guys. Next one to be recognized is going to be the National Public Works. Where are you guys?
Mayor, if I may, represent National Public Works Appreciation Week of May 19th through May 25th. They have a theme. I'd like to read something from it real quick. It says it starts here. And what starts here is infrastructure starts with public works. Growth and innovation starts with public works. Mobility starts with public works. And security starts with public works. Healthy communities start with public works. The bottom line is that the citizens' quality of life starts with public works. So in light of that, we'd like to recognize the Department of Public Works and their supervisor, Jorge Martinez, and the Public Works Director, Rudy Flores.
Any of you want to come up? Rudy.
George. I know when you.
Come on, George.
Thank you for
honoring our Public Works Department. They do spend a lot of time out in the field, serving the community and getting everything in order as much as they can.
Yeah, they're the ones over there on the hot suns and outside.
Rain or shine, and in the heat. I've seen them out there with their weed eaters and their tractors and everything, and you know, that takes a lot of work to do something like that. So, and commitment. So I'm very appreciative.
I have to, I mean, George, you and your crew are doing a tremendous job.
Yeah.
I mean, especially in the festivals and everything that we have, any activity, y'all are always there. I mean, it doesn't go unnoticed, so I really like that. I appreciate every single one of you that are doing out there, making Palmview beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm going to say something in Spanish.
Tomás. You gonna say something?
Yep.
¿Quieres decir something?
No, no, you're gonna
Introduce.
Ah, ok, no pasa.
go ahead.
Dale, go.
Go ahead.
No, pues yo les,
Quiero agradecer, sé que ya lo he dicho antes, pero no me canso de decirlo, que los agradecemos mucho, los apreciamos mucho porque sabemos que su trabajo lo hacen no solamente porque es su trabajo, pero les nace, lo hacen con gusto, siempre se les ve la disponibilidad de hacer lo que están haciendo con una sonrisa, y ese es un servicio a la comunidad. O sea, cuando se hace de buena gana, se está haciendo no como un trabajo, pero como un servicio a la comunidad, y eso les agradecemos porque extiende la visión que tenemos todos, la comisión aquí, de que queremos servir a la comunidad, como dice también la Biblia, con corazón alegre lo que damos. Les agradecemos mucho eso porque son una extensión de la visión que nosotros tenemos.
Gracias.
Tomás Rivera.
Pásale para acá, Tomás.
Alfredo Rodríguez. Ricky Estrada.
George, before you go any further, ¿cuántos años tienes que lo dices la realidad?
18, vamos a 19.
¿Quién tiene más de todos? De todos.
Sí.
Alfredo Rodríguez.
No.
18 años.
Gracias.
Rubo Peña. Pedro Montoya. Elogio Salazar. Noel Redondo. Rudy Flores. George.
Are you guys ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, 3. Esa foto va a salir mejor.
Okay, we have one more recognition.
Mayor Pro Tem, real quick, I actually forgot to mention, Coach Garcia, here's a little known fact, maybe some of his players don't know this, but Coach Garcia actually used to be a volunteer with us back about from 2002 to about 2000.
Which coach Garcia? You have like 5.
The main coach?
The main coach?
The main baseball coach. Little known fact, but some of the
We'll double thank you. Okay, the next one is our last recognition. It's very important that these guys really, I mean, they are out there also 24 hours a day protecting us and serving us. So I'd like to recognize at this time it would be the Palmview City, the City of Palmview Police Department. National Police Officers Appreciation Week. We want to, Chief?
This was May 12th to May 18th was National Police Officer Appreciation Week under the direction of Police Chief Gilbert Zamora, who has 27 sworn police officers.
Good evening, City Council. I would like to take the opportunity and thank you guys for acknowledging the officers. They come in to work every day, every night, 24 hours. They work shift hours. We call them when we need them, and they're always here. Sometimes there's no vacation. We block them off their vacation because we need them. They come here to work, not knowing that they're going to go back home the next day. Law enforcement has come a long way. We have good units, good equipment, technology, and all that is to serve our community as best as possible. Again, I want to, our main goal is to treat the community as if it was our own family. Take offenders to the justice system, and first, most of all, try to prevent it. So, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Another main goal is to get back home safely.
Thank you. Right here we have Officer Victor Villarreal. Officer Moreno. Victor. Officer Annabelle Lopez. Lieutenant Sepulveda. Brenda Portillo. Rosabel Hassan. We have a total of 27 sworn officers, and the community is doing real good with all the officers, the training that we give them, and I want to thank them for the job that they do for us.
Come on, guys.
Freeze.
I need a chair though so I can get a good angle.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good.
Thank you, sir.
That concludes the portion of the recognition. We'd like to thank everyone for being here today. If you have somewhere else to go, we don't want to keep you up. We're going to continue with city business. We have some other items on the agenda, but again, thank you to everybody. We appreciate your service and what you do.
Thank you, sir.
Muy bien.
Dale, take your turn.
I don't have to approve.
Motion by Sarabia, second by Perez. Any question, discussion? All those in favor indicate by saying aye. Item home business. Discussion of possible action regarding the scheduling of Saturday workshop.
If I may, we've been talking about having the Saturday workshop. We talked about one with the council search, what we had, and then another one with the employees and the department heads. And I think on the last feedback that we got is maybe have them both at the same time. We also talked about location, if we were to go somewhere or try to keep it here locally. In consideration, of the cost, and what we'd like to do is We propose that we keep it here locally this year, and maybe next year we can look at other options. So if that's okay with you guys, then we'll just start coordinating the date. I believe Mayor Villarreal had recommended a date to Annette. Is that right, Annette?
Right, Saturday, June 29th, when we're looking into a Saturday workshop.
June 29th?
June 29th.
Good, it's a Saturday.
Hold on.
Yeah.
It'd probably be like from 9 to 3, and we would provide lunch.
That sounds good. I would also like, if you're gonna look for a local venue for it, not to be at City Hall, but maybe where we had at the Birding Center. And I think Mayor Villarreal had mentioned another place that's local. It's I don't even know what it's called. Maybe Arnold knows. That it's an old house, that like a cottage or something that they use for events.
Palmview?
It's in Palmview. He's told us about it so many times, but we've never gone out to look for it.
Where's it at? Exactly.
Like yeah, something like they use like for weddings or something, but you can also use it for a retreat. I just think that being outside the normal setting is more conducive to planning and stuff like that. So just I guess ask him what that venue is and see if it's available and see if it's also
I guess we could make a motion for scheduling.
So
Okay.
to schedule for Saturday.
the 29th and have it locally.
Yes.
Okay. I second that.
Motion by Mr. Ramirez, a second by
Ms. Arabia?
Ms. Arabia. Any questions, discussion? All those in favor, indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Okay, and item B. Yeah.
New business.
Oh, no, new business. A, discussion possible action authorizing the city manager to initiate an application process for USDA funding.
More fair for 10 if I may. All this brothers, we had a meeting with USDA, the gentleman by the name of Paco Valentin, who used to head USDA, and he said that there's a lot of opportunities for funding for facilities, for public facilities, for multi-purpose facilities. So we're looking at maybe something for the fire station or a multi-purpose facility similar to what Alton has, where we have administration, police, fire. So this is just the initial process, just to submit a letter of interest, so to speak. Once we get more information or looks at the actual terms, as far as what our options are, we'll come back to the council for approval, but this allows us to start the process.
Okay, I so move to approve.
Second.
Motion by Ms. Arabia, second by Mr. Ramirez. Discussion, questions? All those in favor, indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item C.
B.
Discussion, possible action regarding a memorandum and agreement for the field and clinical leadership for Ruiz Training Center and Consulting.
Mayor Pro Tem City Council, this is just memorandum of understanding for students that are going through the EMT basic program. Is similar to what we have with South Texas College and all the colleges that said they're EMT basics or paramedics that are going through training to become certified. It's just to get for us to be an authorized training provider for internships for their write-outs.
Oh, okay. I motion to approve.
There's no cost to the city. It's just we're just affiliated or we're an option.
Motion by Mrs. Arabia, second by Mr. Pettis. Question, discussion. All those in favor, indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item C, discussion of possible action to retain bond counsel.
Okay, I make a motion to retain Munoz and Franco for bond counsel, subject to legal and city manager approval.
Second.
Motion by Ms. Arabia, second by Mr. Ramirez. Discussion, questions? All those in favor, indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item D, discussion of possible action to appoint a co-signer for the construction bank account.
I so move to appoint Linda Sarabia as our co-signer.
Co-signer?
Mm-hmm.
Have a motion by Mr. Ramirez.
Second.
Second by Mr. Pettis. Question, discussion? All those in favor, indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Okay. The updated improvement on city facilities.
Member Pro Tem, if I may, this one is in reference to the portable buildings that we're making renovations to. As you all know, we're housing the fire department staff there. We've made renovations to bring it up to par and also to make it accessible and feasible for the staff. We're putting restrooms and showers, the proper plumbing, the stairs into the building facility needed to be adjusted, the structure underneath as well. So just to keep you apprised of what's happening, that way if you have any questions, you're aware of what we're doing with that particular facility. So that's going to be probably at least for the remainder of the year, where we'll have to up until the council is able to with the permit.
Another update on the ICSC Recon Conference, item F.
Member Pro Tem, if I may, most of us that attended the conference, I think it proved to be very fruitful. We made a lot of connections, a lot of leads that we're going to be following up and working with them. A lot of these, unfortunately, we can't discuss publicly other than to say that it was, I think, very productive, very fruitful. We have leads that we need to work on with or work cut on from. A common thing that we heard was, the questions about the infrastructure, the sewer, the timelines. Luckily, it seems that is in the horizon. So once that gets done, we expect a lot of interest here in our area. So.
It was a very interesting conference. It was very informative, gave us a lot of hope that some businesses are coming into our little city. And great things are happening in Palmview.
Most businesses go by household or house?
They'll look at demographics, our annual income, median income, population, accessibility to the expressway sometimes.
Traffic counts.
Traffic counts, yes.
Yes.
Sometimes Palmview is not, they'll look like a 3-mile radius or a 5-mile radius, which includes some of our neighboring areas.
Okay.
And luckily we have that data. If we're doing it really accessible, we took that with us.
Yeah. Do we have any monthly financial reports on item 10?
Unless the council has questions, they should be included in your packet as well. They're accessible online as well. They have all the transactions, check registers, expenses for the month. It's all accessible.
Okay, since there's no question, I think we're going to go to executive session.
I make a motion to go to executive session for items A, B, and C.
I second.
We have a motion by Mr. Pettis, second by Ms. Sarabia to go into executive session under Texas Government Code 55071, 55072, 73, 74, 75. All those in favor to give a statement?
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Thank you.
You're better with the numbers. You're better.
Okay, we're back from executive session at 6:57 p.m.
Mayor Pro Tem, there's no action to be taken coming out of executive session. I'll now entertain a motion for adjournment.
Okay. Motion to adjourn. I have a motion. Since no action was taken, I entertain a motion for adjournment.
He did.
Yeah. Motion by Mr. Pettis, second by Ms. Arabia. Question, discussion. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Meeting
is adjourned. 6:57.
And we're meeting next week on Tuesday.